a good time. Put a smile on your face, yeah. KB Cam and Elation Radio. Even brighten your day and help you through the night. Bringing you good music. KB Cam and Elation Radio. And here's your host, KB Cam.
You're so amazing. Yeah. You're so amazing. Yeah. You're so amazing. You're so amazing.
I'm a sun by you, so astonishing. Future looks bright, so promising. You're a great wonder, no wondering.
Lord, you're amazing. You're so amazing. Yeah.
I'm amazed by you, I'm in awe. Your ways are perfect, there are no flaws. Hard to come here and know it sounds out, but
Lord, you're amazing. You're so amazing. Yeah.
Referring to the Virgin Mary, it's not a fairy tale. Never had a plan, but it did fail. Pour it out blood, I escaped hell.
Lord, you're amazing. You're so amazing. Yeah.
Set me free, you gave me eternal life. You gave up your life, you sacrificed. Made old things new, made the wrong right.
Lord, you're amazing. You're so amazing.
I need to on you whenever life gets hard. And ambassador, you are the son of God. A real chef on my staff, my rock, not let them other gods, no fake, no fraud. Bigger than bigger, so humongous, the real Godzilla. But you ain't no monster, powerful. All sufficient, never four times, you already existed. You gave your life for me.
You're so amazing.
You set the cap, the screen.
You're so amazing.
You died for a wretch like me.
You're so amazing.
On a day, on count, for real.
You're so amazing.
My God is amazing. Look at the grace that I lay up in. Look at the name we entangle with. Look at the flame is lit. You cannot shame a kid. On mission, you know it's every day. And we count the cost, that's a major bank. Our sins on the cross, that's a heavy weight. Yeah, you made a way, now we tailor made. And he done met the man all I ever need. Spirit running through me like I'm on an IV. Now they see me shine bright like some high beams. And we tripping with the vision, cut the visine. And we blazing trails like it's game time. And we bring the heat like it's wave time. And he take the lead like it's game fine. And y'all be my set, so I bang mine. Praying that these young hitters really get it. Hope they know they got amazing, this is not a gimmick. Hope they know the life official, man, it's not a scrimmage. Hope they know that he is risen, you can come and get it. They say that they bout their green like they Kyrie. I say that I'm about my king like I'm Blotty. They say that they bout their green like they Kyrie. But I say that I'm about my king like I'm Blotty. Yeah.
You gave your life for me.
You're so amazing.
You set the cap, the screen.
You're so amazing.
You died for a wretch like me.
You're so amazing.
On a day, on count, for real.
You're so amazing. I remember when he saved me. I remember when he raised me. And I give him all the praise. Lord, you're amazing. You're so amazing. Yeah. I remember on the day that Jesus healed my baby. He's a healer, he's amazing. Lord, you're amazing. You're so amazing. Yeah. I can't gamble with a maybe. Gotta praise him on the daily. He'll never leave me, never forsake me. Lord, you're amazing. You're so amazing. Yeah. I think the world got it mixed up. Selling your soul for the big bucks. Gotta go to God, get it fixed up. Gotta go to God, get it fixed up. Your same low, get it picked up. New living water for your hiccups. Drinking new wine in the big cup. And I get it finished in the big truck. Take it to the hood and I what's up. Think about it, get it, then I cut up. Cause without Jesus, I nuts up. Put all your good bands and butts up.
You gave your life for me.
You're so amazing.
You set the cap, the screen.
You're so amazing.
You died for a wretch like me.
You're so amazing.
On a day, on count, for real.
You're so amazing.
The 4G track. Feature my man, T-Way. K-Show. My main man, Jay Will. Shout out to the A. PC.
You're so amazing.
Shout out D on the track, Paint Music Media. Shout out DJ Lee Productions, and I'm Al Cam. But if you a game changer, got my head in. My grind don't hide, win, lose, or drought. I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game praises to the best, ain't nothing left to give it that reverence that the Father gets. So every day I work the sweat, can get a flesh, another rest. They say go hard or go home. I say just do whatever's best. It's evident I'm blessed and I work like it. Fight like a Viking, fight like a lichen. The difference is I like it, so I shine like I'm lightning. So I'm going head to head with certain depth. Who you liking? Yeah. So it's time for coach to put me in. I'm strapping on my shoulder pads, lacing up my cleats, and then I'm gone with the wind. Like I'm gone in 60 seconds. You can't hold me, you can't check me. Check the memo, check the message running through. Like I'm baddest, I'm trucking whoever's standing in my way. Ain't no way you gon' stop me. You better off to let me in, cause I go hard, even though they say no way that I could win. Like I'm Brett Ford, I'ma ride this wave, my head to the sky. My grind don't hide. Win, lose, or drought, I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 Yeah, I told you once before, my God came to change the game. Different outlook onto life, a different way to play the lane. Now my rush and yours is skyrocketing. Now I'm so insane. For the kingdom building, now my shot, it cannot be contained. So I'm gon' pray for change for myself and then what I can. I don't need no euros or no pesos or no money grams. Shout out to Wado, cause I know that he gon' play this fam. The FCA Sports Camp, Game Changer Summer Jam. I don't need 100 grand to tell them that they need the lamb. It's heaven, it's just who I am. Al Kim, this where I stand. Man, I'm gon' play the fist. It's too deep to turn it quick. It's like I'm out from the trap to turn around, get back in it. Never that's something insane. It's evident your book they change. Like I'm Jack Johnson, the same year he changed his name. So I sacrifice my life for the cause just to win. And if you a game changer, let me see you represent. My grind don't hide. Win, lose, or drought, I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 Now put me in, coach. 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 I'ma go hard.
I'ma go hard. I'ma go hard. I'ma go hard.
Cause I'm a game changer. 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 I'm a game changer.
What's going on, my good people? Charles McCutcheon here. I'm your favorite entrepreneur. I want to welcome everybody to Charles's Corner. If you have not heard me before, well, you're going to hear me today. And I know we just now starting this year out. So my big thing is mindset, taking action, doing what you have to do. I'm going to bring some people on this year and let them talk to you in a different light, different people that I see that are experts in their field. Been on this platform for a couple of years now, so I feel I'm an expert at this stuff. So what we do, I bring up different topics and things that I go through and things that I've been through to help give people understanding of what they have access to and really how to connect with people and move forward. And I do tell my journey as well, just to be transparent. Everything is not, some people don't like to tell the losses. And I'm the one that, I'll tell the good and the bad. It is what it is. It's a part of your journey, so nobody can take it from you. So I think it's good to tell the good and the bad and tell, how you got out of a situation, what got you in a situation, something that you learn from that you don't want to go back through. I have my cup runneth over. I'll tell everybody that. My cup runneth over, but it's all great things that's coming down the pipeline. I've been working on a project for over a year now. It's going to be coming on 2 years. February 4th, I just looked at the contract. 2 years, February 4th. I've been working on this particular development up here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And I'm going to give y'all a snapshot about it just because, I'm loving it. And I'll tell you why it took this long. And a lot of people are not with me anymore. And, that's just what it is. It happens. That's life. I think it's more of you only need about 3 people in life, I believe. And those people, if you take it in the context of a tree, those people are going to be your roots. They're going to keep you grounded. You don't need the people that are, we call them fair weather friends, and those are the people that might be like twigs on a tree and they break off. Or, we all have those type people. But it's going through the process knowing that at some point you may be alone, but you can't stop because God has given us each gifts. And some people just have not opened theirs up. That's all. Some people have not opened up their gifts yet. And, in time, you may open it, you may not. It's up to you and how you want to do it and what you want to do with it. So it's more of it's a process. Yeah, that's the best thing I can say. It is a process in how we do everything and what we do and how we make it happen. So what I want to do for everybody here is And so what I'm doing right now is I'm going to give y'all a snapshot of everything and how it breaks down. And it's basically my life, not my entire life, but just my life. So what I'm doing now is I'm working on the development, and I'm going to tell y'all some other things that happened. It's stuff that happened that just I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain it, I can't tell you how to explain it. So we're working on a $200 million mixed-use development. I signed on with them February 4th of 2020. February 4th this year is going to be 2 years I've been working on this same project. It's a big development across about 56 acres. And then I looked at a development down in a place called Virginia Beach, Virginia. There's a development down there, probably about 14 acres or so. That took 16 years to get done. So I don't feel any type of way developments take a little bit longer, but I will say this. The funny thing is I started with them February 4th, and then February 4th, in a week or so from now, I'll have a good indication of where we're getting the money to do what we're about to do. It's like I said, it's going to be amazing. So what I've done on this journey is I've turned down a lot of people. A lot of people have wanted to come and be a part of this development, and I had to turn them down because they were not doing, or they didn't want to do, they wanted to take over. I'll just keep it simple. They wanted to take over the development, but, I've been working on this for a minute. So what we have with this particular development, we have single family, we have triplexes, we have quads, we call them quads in the real estate world. So it's a lot of movement with this development. We are building hotels. We're building a parking garage. We have a senior veteran-assisted living facility that will be built. That's approximately 300 beds there. Then we have a transitional building that's going to be for the military and college students. We're going to also have 300 apartments that's going to be over there. We call them doors in the real estate world, 300 doors. So this is more of you might as well say a community in a sense. It's going to be a community that we're building out, and it's definitely exciting. I work with a team of people, to let y'all know. And my team consists of, you got engineers, you got architects, all those people that can get a development done. So along this journey, we've been going back and forth with the city. The city is 100% on board, which is a great thing. Oh, my goodness. because it could be bad if you don't have the buy-in from the city, because the city approves your documentation. They approve your permits and things of that nature, and they give tax incentives and grants. And so if you don't have the approval up front, it's kind of like you're working backwards. And I'm going to be straight up, there is a little political piece in here. Anytime you're doing developments in the city, there's going to be a little political piece, y'all. I'm just telling y'all, it's good to know the who's who in the city that you're working out of, because you got to have somebody on your team when stuff hits the fan. I'll keep it simple. So along this journey, I've through the governor's team. I've talked to the economic and development planning team. I've talked to city officials. I talked to the delegates that's running for office. I talked to incoming, outgoing delegates and mayors. And it's just, you got to put yourself out there, because you're going to need help when you're doing something this massive. You definitely want help. And as we're going down this road, what I've done is I've made a lot of partnerships. So some of the great partnerships that we have are with some doctors. These two doctors, they work with the veterans who actually have PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome. So they have their skills and abilities help the veterans in combating PTSD. Another thing we have is some nurses that do assisted living. We have some people that's been in assisted living like 17 years. That's a part of the team. We also have guys and gals that are in the mental health world. So they're going to be coming on to do their mental health thing with some of the folks that may need that service. We have some folks in the virtual reality world. And if you looked at some of the studies that's out there with virtual reality, you can see that VR, let's call it VR, virtual reality, is helping the elderly. And the way they're helping them is helping them to remember things, helping them to get their mind sharper, things of that nature. So it's definitely an added benefit to bring them in. What we're doing with the entire development, we have a thing called Hemp Creek. It's overall, I call it cannabis to start off, right? So it is cannabis, but it is hemp as well. And being that it's hemp, hemp is a good insulator. So hemp can be used, it's biodegradable. With hemp, we're growing it like every 2 to 3 months. It depends on the region of the country or the world you're growing it in. It doesn't rot, doesn't mold. Termites don't like it. So you got a lot of great qualities with this hemp, and it's a good insulator, right? And so with insulation, you can save on your electric bill, your gas bill, things like that. So it's part of the energy world as well. So there's a grant out there. I just learned about this grant, and I have to get with the people who brought it to my attention, and they're going to help me to put the grant in. And anytime you're messing with energy, that is huge in and of itself, because there's just a lot of grants for energy. There's a lot of grants for veterans. There's grants for mental health. There's grants for hemp. And hemp to me is, energy conservation or what have you. So there's a grant out there. The guy was like, Charles, you don't have this grant. I said, no, not going for it right now. I actually have grant writers as well, not going for it right now. He said, well, you're leaving $80 million on the table. And I said, who? 80 who? 80 million. Him. I said, oh, all right then, 80 million. We're going down that road to figure out that particular grant. And the development in and of itself, we still have science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Some call it STEAM, some call it STEM. So you add the arts in there, you call it STEAM. So there's definitely grants for that. So my goal as a real estate professional is I want to take the least amount of money as possible from outside sources, because everybody wants something. Everybody should get something if they're participating in the development or putting their money in. What I would like to do, what I'm going to do, not like, this is what I'm doing right now, is taking the least amount of money possible and make sure that I can get as many of the grants that are out there possible, because that actually makes it a different development when I don't have to pay the money back that I'm borrowing. So, everybody does it their way. This is just Charles McCutcheon's way of doing this particular development. This development is actually done inside an opportunity zone. So opportunity zones, I spoke on this a while back, think more than blighted areas. I'm going to use that word. Blighted areas that can use a little bit more loving, that people live in right now, may or may not live in. Majority of the areas are areas that are downtrodden areas that you can say projects, you can say ghetto, you can say whatever you're going to say, but you might have more crime in those areas. So those are the areas that are looking for what we call capital gain money. I'm just going to break some stuff down because I don't know where everybody is. So what capital gains are to give you an example, let's say you were doing real estate, which I know some people are not, and okay. Let's say you're doing real estate and you have a 10-unit property and you sell that property. Well, once you sell that property, you have a thing called a capital gain. Depending on how long you've had it, it depends on if it's short-term or long-term, but it's called a capital gain, and Uncle Sam wants their money. So what a lot of people do, one thing is called a 1031 exchange, where you take that $1 million that you got 10-unit, right? Then you have to find another 10-unit or greater to put that $1 million in, and you can delay paying taxes on your capital gains, on the money that you made, on that million. So a lot of people do that. A lot of people look for vehicles so they can pay less in taxes. That's just where we are. As long as it's legal, it can be done. So I say, please, I'm not giving any tax advice. Get your tax attorney, your CPA, and let them tell you what you need to do. Another vehicle that I'm using right now is called an Opportunity Zone Fund. That Opportunity Zone Fund gets funded, some of it with capital gains, some of it may not be capital gains, but if it gets funded with capital gains, what the government has came out with the program is really tax-free incentives to where if you put that $1 million in there, the money that's made from that $1 million won't be taxed. But you have to keep that money in there for 10 years to where you won't get taxed on it. So it's just a different program, and I show people that program as we grow and go. I have a family, this husband and wife team. They have some capital gains they're about to come into, and so I'm putting them on the phone with a tax attorney, and they can. I like the attorney to explain it better because there's different tax implications for different states, and I don't try to act like I'm an attorney. I just like to give the information that I know that's true, and then go get the experts to do the rest of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down a short list of things, and I'm gonna ping on some of it, but some of it I'm just going to gloss right past it because some of these industries I'm about to tell you about, I have experts in these industries that works with my team on different things that we're doing, okay? So some of the different things we're doing right now, of course, was the development times 25. We have like 25 separate doggone developments across the country, from California to St. Louis to Houston, Texas to San Antonio. I'm just going off the top to Atlanta, to North Carolina, down in Fayetteville, North Carolina. We have some in Maryland, some in D.C., definitely some in Virginia. We have, I forgot what the other ones are, but it's a lot of different developments out there. There's no shortage of development, and there's no shortage of money. So we have a team of folks that's creating Opportunity Zone funds. We have trust. I'm just going to run it off, and a lot of this correlates to what we're doing, what we have on the plate, and how we're working towards something in the future, and showing people how this actually works. Lines of credit, we have business credit, we have credit, we have the NFT creation. You may not even know about that, non-fungible tokens. We have the metaverse. We have the hyperverse. We have funding. We're creating funding arms where we can help people fund their businesses and fund their developments and things of that nature. We have hemp products and hemp utensils. We have hotel ownership. We have property management, Airbnb, fire nose, assisted living, trucking. We have Turo, and that's a car service where you rent people's cars. We oh my God, I got to save that one for last. Book writing. We have self-storage. We have crypto. One of the other things is we want to create our own crypto coin. So it's a lot. Credit card processing, we're definitely into that. Businesses that are outside of real estate, we're into that. We're into definitely a lot of partnerships that's happening. And one of the last ones is gold. I know it's more than that, but we have gold, silver, commodities, precious metals, things like that. So it's definitely a game changer of how we're doing business and what we're doing and who we are partnering with as we go down this road. So I'll tell you what just happened to me in the gold industry. So this stuff just happened. Like, God is good, y'all. God is good. I'm speaking to a partner of mine, and she's giving me what she's working on. I'm giving her the same thing. We're just going back and forth. And I tell her about different things I'm working on, and she goes the same thing. So she brought up gold. And I was like, oh, interesting. She said some people are looking for some stuff. And I said, well, hold on. I have a mentor that has access to something. Let me see. So let me tell you how big this really is, y'all. This is so big that let me put it into context real quick. And I'm not giving away any of the details, but everybody knows gold. Gold is money to me in a sense. So this deal is so big that I can eat off of it for the next 3 years. For the next 3 years. And then after it's all said and done, if it stops in 3 years, then I could probably just stop everything. I could feed a country with this. That's how big it is. Gold right now, like a kilogram, I think it's $59,200. $59,000, $59,200. That's what I saw the last time I saw. So you might say $60,000 per kilogram. And if you're doing this like the way we're about to do it, like as I'm talking to y'all, paperwork is getting signed and stuff like that. It's to that level to where you can feed a country. And my bigger goal is to take the funding, instill it into people's businesses, and then from there, you helping more people. It's all about the help, people. That's where I'm at. I'm about helping people. That's all I care about. I just want to continue to help because that's where my blessings come from. So I'm with it. I'm on this journey with a few people that they have my back, and I love that. They have my back, and the great thing about this whole thing is a lot of people, as you start, like I say, your journey, they didn't want to go on the journey. They decided to walk away, and now I had a choice. I could keep going or I could stop. And I'm the type of guy that I'm just going to keep going. I can't stop. Bigger than me. When you helping a community, when you helping outside your community, how can you stop when you've been given something by the good Lord? What do you do? So for me, I keep going. I can't stop, y'all. This is like almost we haven't even started. I've come across my 10-year marker this year, and 14 September this year will be my 10 years from once I left corporate. And it feels like I haven't even started, for real. But I'm going to make 2022 the best. And I only say that with like so much confidence, the best year ever. And I'm changing people's lives. My goal, I just told my team that my goal for each of them is to make sure that they have $1 million in assets first and have the option to walk away from their job if they choose to, but make sure that the bills are paid off, have $1 million in assets. Then we go to $1 million as far as investing. So we all have this stuff laid out, planned out, and everything like that, and just create millionaires. And now we go out and we help more people, and then help more people, then help more people, and that's what we're doing. So I have a few people that I entrust, few people that are like go-getters, few people that want it like I want it, and we on this journey all together. And a few people I did have on the journey, they left. That's just what it is. But when they see, because I'm very calm, like the only thing social media I think I'm using right now is like Instagram. That's about it. I post probably every day, maybe. But I haven't been able to share. But when I do, I'm going to tell you it's going to shake up the country. And I'm giving y'all a date. I'm a date guy. February 15th, well, February 4th, I'm going to know something. February 15th, I'm going to know some more. And then all bets are off. That's all I'm saying. All bets are off after that. So when you see me on the TV, on news, or Black Enterprise, or, just say, he already said what was about to happen. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? So Miss Kimmy, we've been doing this for some years now, and I love your thought process and how you even came about to doing Elation Radio from Elation Magazine, and then the Elation family is still grinding. It doesn't matter what happens. We still going to keep the party moving, keep going. It's not going to stop, and we're just going to get better. And there's going to come a time, we may be looking at this year, we got to see what's going on for us to get together again and throw an event and bring out the city, bring out the mayors, and bring out everybody, and just have a good event and train some people and learn and fellowship. And so I think that's just going to be a great thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pray us out. If you're driving, please don't close your eyes, all right? I'm driving myself, and I'm about to stop so I can get this done. So give me about 2 minutes, but I'm going to keep going. I'm just saying I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to get it done. But one thing you have to do on this journey, family, you have to network with good people. You got to network, and then you got to network some more. And no matter how bad it gets, no matter how bad you want to stop, no matter how bad anything gets, you must keep moving forward. That's all you can do. You can't do anything else. You can. You can stop or you can move forward. That's the only thing we have. Stop or move forward. But I choose to keep moving, and I choose to be around great people, choose to just say, okay, I got this. So you've already cried. You've already been broke. You've already done everything you had to do. But now it's time to do, hopefully you're doing everything and giving God the praise, because that's what I do. I give God all the praise in everything I do, and watch what he does. He's going to bless you in public. You do all the stuff you got to do and be a good steward, and he's going to bless you in public, and your peers and your enemies are going to see everything that's going on. They're going to be like, oh, my, and they still going to talk about you. So no matter if you do nothing or if you do something, they're going to talk about you. So, dear God, please give us the strength and the mental fortitude so we can move forward and know that everything will be okay, because everything happens on your time. Please open our eyes, our ears, and our hearts to you. Pray that you'll keep our fears at distance, and make sure that our thoughts are your thoughts, and we're pushing along on our journey. Continue to bless us and keep our families safe, keep them healthy. And we may not understand everything, but we know that you can bring us this far to only bring us this far. We know we're creatures of habit. Please continue to guide us as only you can. In your name we pray. Amen, amen, and amen. And I'm Charles McCutcheon, as I tell y'all every time, nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, is going to stop me. And you shouldn't let them stop you either. Y'all take it easy. I'm your favorite entrepreneur.
Thank you, Father. Bless me through my hard times. Jail cells and penitentiaries. Bad marriages. Foul living. Dropping through all of it. And I thank you. Being my Lord and Savior. I walk and talk to the word of God with no shame. I see up the weak, release the seat like hot flames. I'm heavy in the game, ordained to make it rain. Devoted with the morning, Holy Spirit in my veins. When I'm baptized to be the Holy Ghost is released. Destroy the enemy, that's to be a holy peace. Evangelize this week, we gotta set some souls free. Me and my saints, we go deep, I guarantee you know me. Down in the dirty, all my saints stay thirsty. For the word of God, gotta get the church early. Worship with the sun, watch the Holy Ghost come. When my lyrics tear through the air, the devil better run. Attack with the tongue, boy, here it comes. God's words are national, proverbs and songs coming through your ears. A true holy writer, doing God's work like the prophet they call it life.
Thank you for giving all your love. You were the only one there when things got rough. My Lord, my God, my Savior, your power reigns from up above. Thank you for giving all your love. You were the only one there when things got rough. My Lord, my God, my Savior, your power reigns from up above.
I got some letters and some cards from my sisters in Virginia. Robin and Aisha had my back, I remember. When I was locked up down in Florida fighting cases, the Lord lifted me up, kept me strong, gave me patience. Daily meditation in His word was my fortune. God gave me power more than 500 horses. He told me, "Bird, what my son, get the job done." Preach to the people, make me number one in your life, day and night. Treat the wrong, to the right. Help your fellow man, don't fuss and don't fight. Set aside pride, open up your eyes, stop telling lies. A word to the wise, we can never hide. God sees it all, even in the darkest night. He is the ball. Yes, yes, y'all. Check the flow. I gotta let you know this is how the chorus goes.
Thank you for giving all your love. You were the only one there when things got rough. My Lord, my God, my Savior, your power reigns from up above. Thank you for giving all your love. You were the only one there when things got rough. My Lord, my God, my Savior, your power reigns from up above.
Y'all need to understand God has a master plan. Open up the ear so you can hear His command. Get saved, man. Judgment day's at hand. Or go to hell and be that fish in the frying pan. You know what I'm saying? We heard it all before. Go to church and see them hypocrites fall to the floor. This is my report. I tell it like it is. The church was set to be. My mama told me as a kid. Sin was condemned. Each and every person living in the world doing dirt like the serpent. You need to start searching your heart and your mind. Get right with God before you run out of time. That's the bottom line. God gave us free will. Make the right choice and let Him show you what's real. I thank you for my brother's life. I thank you for the word. Saved by God's grace, much more than I deserve.
Thank you for giving all your love. You were the only one there when things got rough. My Lord, my God, my Savior,